Hello, everyone. This is another episode of Living in Toronto's West End. My name is Matthias Hartwig, and today on the show we have Barbie and Carmine. Bravo. Thank you for being with us today. And their restaurant, their business is called Port Credit Pizza E Dolci.
That's us.
And it is an award-winning pizza restaurant, winning the first place in Ward 1 here in Mississauga, and being the best pizza place of the year 2023. So thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Let's dive right into our little interview. Big question. How did you guys get started here, and what made you decide to open a restaurant?
That is a good question.
Well, should I?
Yes, go for it.
So I was a chef for many years, French chef, studied chef, working in hotels and restaurants, and I was getting burnt out. I wanted to work, just make bread at a certain point. And I fell in love with this bakery that was just around the corner from my house. And I went, and her father, who owned it, would not hire me because I wasn't family. So as the years went on, I would bring their bread to the restaurants that I was a chef at, and I would get to meet her father, and then finally I concocted a little plan to date the daughter.
But this is a 10-year plan. It wasn't just right away.
Right.
We knew him 10 years before.
Once we started dating, then I slowly got out of chefing, and I got into the bakery business, and then he hired me. But later, years passed, and I went and opened a restaurant for 10 years, the year that you were pregnant.
Yes.
That was quite an eventful year.
But that was great. It was 10 years in that restaurant.
And it was a critically acclaimed restaurant. It was fantastic. That was from 2003 to 2013. It was called The Big Ragu. Mm-hmm. And somewhere in the middle of that, because we must be crazy, she's decided to open a cake shop with her sister.
Because that's my bakery background, right?
Because the family had sold the bakery. Yep. And so her and her sister opened up a cake shop. Yep. And it's a critically acclaimed cake shop.
As well.
Her sister still runs it.
In Etobicoke.
And then her and I, we went on to open a catering company. And then we started teaching in the college level. And then we were teaching for kids. And then COVID. And then we looked at each other one day.
We were teaching online for a while, but we wanted to see humans again, right?
And we missed the human
interaction.
This is what we
So we did look for a commercial kitchen around COVID, and then this came very late we opened this in late 2021, and we just thought we're gonna do it. We saw this cute pizza shop with an oven and fridge that we needed, and it was affordable, and we were like, let's just jump in and do it. Wow. So we did it 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, last week.
Yeah, 2 years ago last week.
Wow, that's awesome! Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
Congratulations!
Yeah. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because we opened at the end of the pandemic, so it's interesting how the changes have
Yeah, for sure. And so, I mean, I can feel it already. There's a passion. What motivates you to come here every day and bake, and what drives you guys?
The people, the community. The people, the community. We love what we do, and we're seasoned at what we do, but the community just brings a whole new level of appreciation and love for what we do. Wow. And for what we give them as well, because we're very personable, and we just we chat them up because we're interested, right? We're interested in food and people. And
I think we intrinsically knew when we were setting up shop here that we were going to set some roots in, and the people see that, and it's just been a wonderful experience as we get to know people in the neighborhood, and people are still discovering us.
Yeah. And the nomination for this award came from them. We actually had no idea that we were even nominated.
Cool.
It was very neat. We were so shocked.
We just showed up. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
So, that's how you can tell the community loves you that way. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you're really rooted here, or you?
We feel that.
Yeah.
We feel that. We have our regulars. You see that come in and hang out and chat and eat, and they'll move if they have to.
Yeah. And they did. Usually they've been here a little longer.
So it's great, we have that familiar family style with people. So it's good.
Definitely, I can testify to that. When I came in here, I got a big hello and a welcome and an espresso. Triple
Beautiful.
A. And thank you. Yeah. What would your customers say they love most about this place?
My wife.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
thank you,
Now you
babe.
collected 10 points here.
Talk about the brownie points tonight. I would think they come for definitely the food, but they come for us too because we get to know people's names and we make people feel, after COVID, people felt very lonely, so we made people feel very important. What's your name? Betty. Hi, Betty. And then we remembered, we try to remember a lot of our customers' names on purpose for this reason. So people just don't feel like a number.
Yeah.
I think also during after the lockdowns and everything, people are just trying to find that warmth again. Nice to see you. Like just the niceties,
A safe space.
You were trying to rediscover it, and it's and I think that's what brings people in. Hopefully, the food keeps them here and keeps them coming back.
Yes, that too. The food's important.
Well, so you're not only community rooted, you're community building.
So I'd like to say that.
Yeah, I'd like to say that.
Yeah.
And
fantastic.
And who knows? We came in with a simple plan, and I think if anything, if we were a rock band, this is kind of like our greatest hits.
Yeah, because we've done this so many times. So now what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
So there's pieces of the cake shop, there's pieces of my restaurant here, there's pieces of her bakery, and just things that we love in between. That may not be Italian, right? But just stuff that we discovered
that we loved as well.
So there's just little trinkets of that, and that's why my wife created this little photo on the wall. This collage.
It's a bit of a journey, our food journey, truly.
Oh, okay,
my journey of my parents coming to Canada, her parents, us meeting, our families joining, the few little awards here and there, and homage to her parents and her
parents.
father,
we had a bakery for 26 years, so I definitely had a playground in that way.
Yeah. Wow. Well, talking about food, talking about your menu, what is your favorite item on the menu?
Oh, there's a few, but I love my Toscana pizza.
Toscana pizza.
It's so good. It's like figs and blue cheese with arugula and balsamic drizzle. It's delicious.
All right.
Yes.
How would you?
Oh, I got a few favorites. It's like saying, "What's your favorite child?"
I know. I know, but I already.
We're not allowed to say that. I know,
but we only have one, so
yeah,
we
so
have
there
one
you go.
favorite child. That's easy. But the Vittoria, because I named it after my mom. Vittoria in Italian means the victory also. So my mom's name was Vittoria. So it's just arugula and prosciutto, put on top of a beautiful
black olives,
pizza.
Beautiful.
But there's also the calabrese, because that's my mom's heritage, my mom's side of the family. And I love it's known as the spicy part of Italy. Things are spicy and saltier.
Right.
Okay.
So this pizza's ode to her. Some of the menu items are ode to people that are not with us anymore.
Wow, the pasta
cool.
Nico is named after her dad.
So certain things that we wanted to bring back are part of us as well.
Yeah.
But then, the sandwiches.
Nice.
In the sandwich department, I think that we love cutlets. We grew up on cutlets, and so we said, let's make a club out of this cutlet. Okay, great. Yeah.
So,
there was not much thought to it. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
And it's one of our most
Canadiana in us, right?
Canadian.
We love the cutlets.
Yeah, we do.
But let's kind of bridge the gap, right?
Yeah.
And but we do a lot of catering. People who know us. The tiramisu is brought from my restaurant that we used to do, and
so the greatest hits, really.
The frozen section is a lot of the things that the bakery used to do. And
fantastic. Yeah, no, I can see the menu. It looks delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about it already, and people coming in and feeling at home, hospitality. What does it mean to you, hospitality?
It means home. It means this is our second home. We treat it like that. Yeah, very much. Like, hello, how's it going? Do you want a coffee? Do you not want a coffee? Like, we treat people like they would walk in my house. What do you do when you walk? Someone else, would you like a drink? Do you take your shoes off? Get comfortable.
Nice.
We feel when they come in here, we make them very comfortable. Nice. So I think that's a big thing in smaller businesses these days. You want to really treat your customers well. It is why you're here.
Yeah,
Also, as you pronounce my last name correctly and properly, my last name means to welcome and to receive. And if you're going to be in the hospitality business, you might as well have a name like that. And Barbara's name means to disarm, Barbara.
The meaning of Barbara.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And so, when there's some people that are a little timid when they come in, she's really good at
we're trying to just open in comfort, right?
Nice.
Safe space, comfort.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
Thank
you. Well, you've been in this neighborhood here for 2 years, and let's talk about Toronto's West End a little bit.
Yeah.
What's your favorite spot? What do you like about Toronto's West End most?
We lived most of our lives in the West End, from Etobicoke to. We actually live in Etobicoke. We don't live in Mississauga, but we love. To me, I love the parks and the arts that they do here in Mississauga. There's so much music and live music here. You don't get that all the areas of Toronto. So that's what I love, and of course the lake. We're right by the lake. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes.
Yeah.
But you're asking more specifically about Toronto's West End?
Well, I think we'll still consider the West End.
Almost.
Here.
Almost.
No, I agree with my wife. We've always drawn to the lake. And even as a child, I grew up in the East End of Toronto. I grew up in what's now called the Beach. It was called the Beaches when I grew up. And I'm always drawn to the lake. She's always drawn to the lake. We always keep going south and west.
Oh, okay.
And it's just been a natural progression for us.
Yeah.
So we just, I think that we feel more at ease.
Yeah. It's a good place to be.
I like it.
And there's lots of parks and there's always stuff going on.
So many, yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. Talking about your business again, anything coming up? Are you doing some promotions?
We are doing promotions. We do have an online promotion because we have a website that people can pre-order from. Yeah. So we do offer a 10% off this birthday month because we turned 2 this month.
All right.
So it's a little promotion. We will have some walk-in specials that will go up next week as well. I won't tell you what them are. Not yet. It's a secret. And we also do some private cooking classes, public cooking classes.
Oh, wow.
And we also do some supper clubs, so people can rent our little space and they can have a private party.
Nice. Well, that's good to know. That's very good to know. So there are some specials coming in
specials.
this month,
I think it's the walk-in specials that are coming out. We're just going to post them next week.
Perfect.
That way people can come in and get a bit of a deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're doing cooking classes a little bit.
We do.
You do catering.
Yeah, because they're all different sections of our life in this business. We were once a catering company. We once taught. Yeah. And so some people in all the ellipses of your life, some people know you as a caterer, some people know you as a teacher, and some people know you as a restaurateur. So we try to, envelop all that here. We
incorporated all that here a little bit. Even though space is small, but it's doable.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're very, like my wife says earlier, like we're artistic and we do things. We're not just your typical mom and pop shop that just does burgers and fries. And, there's so many layers to us, and like I sing, and she's an artist. And,
on the side. Only on the side.
So it's just we try to encompass all those things into what we do.
Yes, for sure, daily.
One last question. Sure. If customers want to reach out to you, contact you, what's the best way to do that?
Honestly, we could do it through social media, for credit Pizza Dolci, but honestly through phone calls. I know it's very old school, but we like the phone. We like talking to people because it really does make a difference in terms of your voice when you're texting or emailing. Okay, so that's, but of course, email, phone, and Instagram, we're here.
All right.
My wife's very active on Instagram.
For sure, I'm the one doing all that.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's good to know. Well, this is basically it for today's episode on living in Toronto's West End. And if you like the show, hit the like button. If you didn't like the show, then don't hit anything.
Or anyone.
But please like the show.
Exactly. And if you have questions, feedbacks, or opinions, there's a comment section. You can write something down there. And if you know someone who should see this episode, please be so kind and share it with your friends, with your neighbors, with colleagues and family members. And if you want to get notified, hit the subscribe button, and then you get the next episode right away. And what can I say? Your engagement means so much more than we can say here. You help local businesses. You help local professionals, local leaders to build the community and to give them more exposure and give them a voice. And also, if you think about buying, selling, or investing in real estate and you're looking for a local market specialist, here I am. You can text me, you can call me, email, and we can start the real estate journey together. Thank you again for watching, and thank you so much to you both for being on our show here.
Thank you.
And for all of us, we're going to shop local, we're going to eat local, and we say goodbye for now.
Support small business.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.